Hello everybody, today I am making a Smoky Halloumi Bean Bake. And if you could do me a favour and leave a thumbs up to help me spread to other people, that would be awesome. Okay, here's what you will need. Okay, so the ingredients you're going to need is a bit of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of cumin and 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. You can use normal paprika, but obviously the smoked one's going to give you that smoky flavour. 2 tins of chopped tomatoes and 2 tins of mixed beans. 500 grams of butternut squash. I've got the ready frozen chunks. Feel free to use fresh. 1 onion. 450 grams of halloumi cheese. And then around about 3 tablespoons of tomato puree. Okay, let's make a start. With this recipe, you will need a pan with a lid, and the pan also needs to be able to go into the grill. So I'm using my cast iron pan today, obviously with the lid. Everything's going to be prepared in this pan first and cooked in here. Basically it's just going to go in the grill for the last 5 minutes to brown the cheese on the top. Okay guys, so in the pan I've got a tablespoon of olive oil warming up, and to that we're going to add the onions and then the spices and the garlic. I'm going to stir that through. I'm going to leave this to cook for about 5 minutes for the onions to start softening up. And also at this stage as well, add in the butternut squash. Let these cook for about 5 minutes, just stirring occasionally. Obviously we want the butternut to start defrosting and softening up. Okay, so the butternut squash has started to soften, so I'm going to add in the tomatoes, splash it all over. And then the beans. And the tomato puree. That's mixed together. So with one of your empty cans, fill it up with just normal water and add that in as well. And season with salt and pepper. And give that a stir in. So what we want to do, once we've stirred it all in on a medium heat, we are going to let this simmer for around about 15 minutes, or until these butternuts are nice and tender. Pop the lid on. And we do want to give it an occasional stir just to make sure it's not sticking to the bottom of the pan. While that's simmering away, I'm going to prepare the cheese. So with the cheese, just slice them into thin slices, and these are going to sit on top of the dish, and then we are going to put it under the grill for about 5 minutes to get them nice and melted. Okay, so that's all the cheese sliced up. I'm going to put them in the fridge until we need them. Right guys, this has been simmering away for probably just over 15 minutes. So let's take the lid off. Oh, that's looking lovely. Oh yes, very nice. If you find yours is still a bit watery, don't panic. Just remove the lid and let it simmer for another 5 or 10 minutes, and then it will gradually thicken up. Right, so I'm going to turn the heat off. I'm going to transfer it over to the heat block, and we're going to add the cheese and then pop it into the grill. Okie dokie, so like I say, my grill is already preheating to a high temperature, and all we need to do is just lay the cheese on top. Obviously leaving the lid off, we're going to put it into the grill. Just before we put it in the grill, we just want to drizzle a little bit of olive oil over the cheese. So we're going to pop that in there, leave that for about maybe 5 minutes. There we are guys, that's at about 10 minutes in my grill. Obviously if your pan can sit closer to the grill it will take less time, and that is smelling absolutely delicious. And I'm going to be serving this with some bread today because I've made a loaf of bread, and yeah, so we're going to have that with that. So I'm going to put some, well, I'm going to let it cool down for a few moments because it's going to be absolutely like lava. Then I'm going to put it in some bowls and then give it that important taste test. Smells amazing. Okay, what's it like? That is absolutely wonderful. Let's try a bit of the cheese. Oh, that's so yummy. Really unique texture with that cheese, and the flavouring is absolutely gorgeous. So I hope you give it a try. You don't have to use the butternut, you can use any vegetables you like really. But yes, that is absolutely gorgeous. I do recommend it. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and don't forget to leave me a like, help me spread to other people, and I'll catch you in the next one. Love you, bye!